This is the mini camp kitchen that I built to go into my Chevy half-ton pickup truck. It's got some kind of unique features to it where the stove can slide out of the way and give me more room in the back of the truck and then pull out so that you can actually reach it. This is my 1989 Chevy truck. This is what I have my camp kitchen in when I want to go out and do a little camping. You're watching On the Mark with Mark. What I do mostly with this truck is just use it as a light duty truck. So I can't really dedicate the whole thing to camping, but I do like going out and camping like one time a year. So this is what it takes for me to convert the back of my truck into a little makeshift camper for one person. Here it is. I call this my mini camp kitchen. It's pretty strange looking thing. It's got some interesting features. I was very specific about what I wanted to build, and what it has is some leveling pads on it that will level this thing once I get it in the truck. It also has, you see these little doors here? Those are there to keep everything out of the way when I'm climbing in and out or changing my clothes, so that it's not, scraping on me or just basically being in the way. But when it comes time to cook, I need to get the stove a little closer to where I'm sitting. Otherwise, I can't really reach it. So that's the reason for these parts that turn out. Let me show you how I install it. Just bring it in. It's going to hook on the side of the truck right here. There's a small groove right here. That's what's going to hook onto the edge of the box back here. And then these clamps hold it down. Then these guys, which I was explaining earlier, these are here to help level the thing up front to back. So it takes a little bit of wrestling to get it on. Like that. Clamp it down. Clamp it down. There. Okay, now it still can move a little bit this way. Now I can't always guarantee that I get the truck parked level side to side. I like my eggs to be in the center of my frying pan. So I have these here. Just spent the night out here. This is January while I'm making this video, and I have my thermometer here, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's 19 degrees outside. I imagine that was probably the low. Yeah, it does record the low on here. So yeah, it got down to 19, and with my little electric space heater in here right now, it's 59 degrees, which I sure thought it would get warmer than that with this little heater, but that's what I came up with. And with all of the, I had a blanket and a sleeping bag and a sheet on me last night, and a couple of times I kind of got uncovered and I was cold, but otherwise it was a good night. Well, let's get set up for cooking. So like I said before, here I am sitting on the edge of my cot. This is where I'm going to sit while I cook, and I would really have to lean out if I wanted to have the camp stove over there. So this was my idea, so pull it out. Also, I haven't done the leveling yet for the new position here. It looks like it needs to come in a little bit. So I'll get on my leveling rods under here. When I put some water in a pan, I'll get a better idea of how level I am. The other thing I wanted to point out is I made, this is just a shim, and so far I've just made one, but I'm gonna make one even thinner, maybe two. And what my idea is if the truck is not quite level in this direction, then I can put shims underneath of it, the stove, to get decent level front to back. In fact, I think that might be good right there. So that is the plan there. Like that. Okay, now let me demonstrate how tight this would be. Look at that. My hip is hard against my cot and I'm touching the tank. So that would be intolerable. But for cooking, this is perfect distance. Oh, let's get this open here. I'll have my lighter and some paper towels. And here's my other cooking utensils. I'm setting lots of things on the floor here, which is what I'm trying to avoid. So I think the first thing I want to do is make some coffee. Well, the coffee is on and I'm ready for eggs here with my frying pan. There's the mug I'll keep my coffee in. I have water down here. There's some of my other cooking pots and pans, and there's other cooking utensils and my cooking spray. Let's see, temperature is up to 62 now. I'm just running an electric space heater here this morning because I'm actually in my driveway right now. My windows are all steaming up, so that coffee must be boiling off a little bit. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Boy, was it blowing last night. I think that's pretty much the long and the short of it. It can store out of the way. In fact, I've had this thing in here for about a week, and I've been driving my truck to and from work, and it hangs on the side of the bed pretty nicely. I even had the camp stove on it. I didn't have my utensils in here. It's probably rattly sounding back here, but I don't hear that up front, so that's fine. But anyway, I thought there was kind of a neat idea here. I just wanted to share that with everybody. I hope you like this video. This is kind of a different one for me. I usually do more Corvette type stuff, but if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm posting this to Facebook, is where you probably found it, to one of the pickup topper camper websites. There, my heater finally kicked off, so it's up. It claims 80 degrees when it shuts off, but I can guarantee you it's not 80 degrees in here. Wow, did that make it a drafty feeling in here when it shut off. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for making it to the end of my video. Good, good, good.